So just a couple more dark spots to like within the windows and a couple shadows here and there that I just want to put in as the darkest darks, and then I'll proceed on to doing some of the midtones. I've already started doing some of the midtones. As you can see, like through here, some of this stuff. But I really have some of the darkest shadows in there. Oh shit, I just realized I put a tree in the wrong place. That's strange, what was I thinking? Oh, I see what I was thinking. Okay. How'd that happen? Okay. This wall right here, there's a tree next to it, and I saw it as this wall, and I put the tree next to that, but that tree does not belong there. Not that it matters, but it does kind of matter because this is like a stone pillar, like a light color, and this is dark brick next to it, and I don't want that stone pillar broken up with a tree. Tree would look better here, I think. Not a huge deal, but oh well. Okay. T break over. Let's bring this over here. Okay, let's hit it. I think I need a little more liquid before I start. My medium of choice. Just got used to it in university, and it's the one I've kind of stuck with. Should probably try other stuff, but I just like how quickly it dries. That it speeds up the drying rather than slows it down like linseed oil. I take the lid off, that doesn't help. It's like child-proof. It's not supposed to be artist-proof. Never had this much trouble getting into liquid. There we go. It's got the most interesting kind of viscosity. It's like a just strange kind of thickness to it. Yay! Hello! It is night sky proof. How are you tonight? Or this afternoon, wherever you might be. It's tonight for me. It's like almost, it's 9 o'clock. Just gone 9 o'clock here in London. Alright. Erlo, sorry. Erlo. Erlo double zero, or just Erlo. Hey, Brennan. Almost as big as a sheet of plywood. I think it probably is as big as a sheet of plywood. $1 p.m. Friday. So you're, let's see. So you're 8 hours behind, so you must be like West Coast United States, maybe? How are you doing, Brenneman? Brenneman 17. Nice to meet you. I don't think I recognize the screen name of either of you guys, so welcome. Thanks for checking it out. So what I'm doing is just putting like the darkness inside of some of these windows where I can see that they've got no definition inside of them. It'll make it easier for when I like put the light around them and just try to bring kind of the depth out in the window. Thanks, Brenneman. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I'm very good. You're in Canada. Okay, cool. Hello. We've got I've got some Canadian followers and regulars to the show that I'm always happy to have the friendly Canadians in the chat. I know that's a generalization, but it seems to be true to me. Every Canadian I've ever met, just really like them. I like you, Canadians. A place I would consider moving if I was ever to leave England. Hey Vasilius, how are you? It was good to catch your show the other night, Vasilius. Everyone in the chat, if you're not following Vasilius, give him a follow. He's amazing. He paints on location a lot. Plein air painter. Amazing painter. Very chill guy. Damn, I love painting. Have I ever told you guys that? I really love painting. Vasilius, you probably know the feeling when you start painting and you're just like, you just put the brush down and some paint comes off and you go, I love that feeling. Sometimes you don't feel like that, but sometimes you do and it's great. You just make some marks, you know, and you're like, I like those marks. It's fun making marks. Feeling like dancing. I like dancing while I paint. I like moving. Keeps the blood flowing, keeps you alert. Makes it fun. We're at Order Rec. Neptune water feeders. Don't waste time. Friendly yelling, hey, how's it going? Evening to you. Crunchy carrots. super fast. Just in time for breakfast. Sticking some ivory black down on my palette. My palette, in case you're interested, using a very limited range of colors at the moment. Here's my palette. There's my setup. I got my paint box. I got my turpentine jar here, which has a spring in it, so I can wash my brushes out. I always just wipe them off on there. Right now, I'm just using a little bit of yellow, just to tint some of the greens that I put into the darkest greens. I'm using some burnt umber. I'm using some. Oh, I can't remember the name of that one. Can't remember. And now I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Transparent red oxide, of course. How could I forget? I've got a little bit of Payne's gray, which I haven't touched yet. I've got some ivory black. That's basically all I'm using right now. I'm good, thank you, friendly. Thank you very much. That familiar oil painting mess? Yeah, it's a mess. But it's my mess. I like my mess. It's an organized mess. I do know what I'm doing with it. It's not like I always can't find what I'm looking for. Hey, okay, it's Twitch Times here. Hello, how are you? Okay, hold on a sec. Forgive me, guys. I'm just going to I'm gonna cue up a couple songs here. And then I might head over to 80s Town. I'm good, Twitch time. Just fine, thank you. Okay, let's see. Ghetto Boys. Okay. You'd have that rug destroyed. Yeah, Brenneman, I don't get too crazy with the paint. I do drip sometimes. You can see the wall down here. Or maybe you can't. Can you see that? You know, like I do flip paint around sometimes, but this rug is basically my drop cloth. It's dirty. It's definitely dirty. It's got paint on it. But it's not anything I'm worried about. It's just a really piece of shit. It's like a cheap ass hand-me-down. So, I'm not worried about it. But thanks for noticing the rug. Thanks for the concern over the rug. Have you heard the good news about a friend Fiend getting the fast internet and now streaming in HD? No, I haven't. That's awesome. I'm so glad. Did it look good, friendly? He's needed that high-speed internet for a long time. His work is too good and too detailed to not see it in all of its glory. So I'm really happy. I had not heard that, and I didn't know he was on yesterday. I missed him. It's my bad. This song comes from a pretty interesting album by Rufus Wainwright, which doesn't have very much Rufus Wainwright singing on it. It's just a collection of William Shakespeare sonnets put to music with lots of guest artists. And this is Florence from Florence and the Machine. Florence Welch. It's a beautiful piece. Okay, I think this window is going to have to come down just slightly. I'm just going to block in where I want it to come down to, and this one as well. A little bit longer. It looked amazing. So happy for him. You know how hard he works on all the awesome details. Stuff that people often couldn't see, and now everyone can see his art and him. Don't forget him. You can hear his voice now. You can see his face in all of its glory. That's awesome. I'm gonna send him a message after I get off stream and chat about that. That's really cool. I'm glad. He deserves it. I'm glad to see glad to hear that he's getting more. Okay, and just I'm using a little bit of white every once in a while to just cover over some of the dark stuff that I don't want after it dries, just so I don't get lost with what I meant to do. Block that out. Okay, let's see. Move this down a bit. That's okay. I'm just going to draw a little bit. A little bit of drawing. So this date here, I've just realized is not thick enough. So I'm just going to indicate where I want to expand that out to. That's better. It feels good to be a gangster. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
A real gangsta ass nigga plays his cards right. A real gangsta ass nigga never runs his fucking mouth, cause real gangsta ass niggas don't start fights. And niggas always got a high cap. Showing all his boys how he shot him. But real gangsta ass niggas don't flex nuts, cause real gangsta ass niggas know they got him. And everything's cool in the mind of a gangster, cause gangsta ass niggas think deep. Up 365 and 24/7, cause real gangsta ass niggas don't sleep. And all I gotta say to you, wanna be, gonna be, cocksucking pussy pranksters, is when the fire dies down, what the fuck you gonna do?
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster, feeding the poor and helping out with their bills. Although I was born in Jamaica, now I'm in the US making deals. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster, I mean one that you don't really know. Riding around town in a drop-top Benz, hitting switches in my black 6'4". Now gangster ass niggas come in all shapes and colors. Some got killed in the past, but this gangster here was a smart one. Started living for the Lord and I last. Now all I gotta say to you, wanna be, gonna be, pussy and cocksucking pranksters. When the ship jumps off, what the fuck you gonna do? Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. A real gangsta ass nigga knows the play. The real gangsta ass niggas get the fly, suck the bitches, ask that gangsta ass nigga little shake. The bitches look at gangsta ass niggas like a stop sign and play the role of really sweet. But catch the bitch all alone, get the digit, take it out and end up hitting the ass with the loop. Cause gangsta ass niggas be the gang players, and everything's quiet in the clique. A gangsta ass nigga pulls the trigger.
Welcome back. Twitch time. Feels good to be a gangster.
And now, a word from the president.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. Getting voted into the White House. Everything looking good to the people of the world. But my family is my boss.
Oh, friendly. Yeah, that was like our third stream together. We've done a couple before that. We did a Christmas Eve stream for 12 hours in Salt Lake, and that was in Fiend's quarters, in Fiend's studio. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. And then we've done. He's guested on my show, and I've guested on his a couple of times. That was the last one we did. It was a lot of fun. That was when I guested on his stream, and we did some fancy camera work, passing stuff back and forth. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad you liked it, friendly. Look at your drops. I meant to ask Fiend if he archived that. We could view it again sometime. It was a lot of fun. I'd like to revisit it, see what we said, see what we did. Was it long ago? It was about 2 months, 3 months ago? 3 months ago, maybe? You remember, friendly? Okay. July, August, September, October, June, July, August. Yeah, I was right, 2 to 3 months ago. Almost 3 months ago. So it's on his highlights, that's good. Probably not the whole stream on the highlights, but parts of it. You can always check out part of it. There. Oh yeah, please, friendly, yeah, link it. You don't have to have permission, you can link it. The whole stream rad. I'll have to go check part of it out. Yeah, so I played a little bit of music on that one as well. I whipped out the guitar for a second. Played a part of a song from Labyrinth. Part of the David Bowie song.
alright for nothing to be wrong. The deepest dream that we have could be tomorrow's song one a day. Long time, did run down. I would have 3 years ago today, but not now. It's not like that. What a day. It's alright to be good. It's alright for nothing to be wrong. The deepest dream that we have could be tomorrow's song. Just what did he say? Stop. It'll just go 1 and 2 and 3. Run up the hill, do as you do. I'm gonna chill. You know you really ought to do this. They wanna bug you. We won't let them today. It's a short shot to the bum, dropping every single day. You know we're swinging and you're flinging and you're mixing shit up. Cause it's just 1, 2, 3, roll. And you don't stop. Go see what you need guaranteed. The deepest dream we
Okay, so this goes down here. And this goes out there. A little lower, a little lower. Okay. You may ask, friendly. Of course you may. First, let me just get a mouthful of nerds. These things are a delicacy because we don't get them really very often here in England. Hard to come by here. So let me take a swig of nerds. Mmm. And I'll get right back to you. Love nerds. They give me a pep in my step. Put a nice pep in my step. So, what brought me to London? My mom was born in London, and she lived here until she was like 18, 19. And as a child I came and visited with my family, see my grandparents who lived here. And I really loved it. I was like, oh, this is such a different culture, it's so neat. my stream snacking options are flawless. Thanks, Switch Time, I think so. You don't have candy? You're eating dried Cheerios? What? Erlo. No dried Cheerios allowed in my stream. Go get some milk for that. Dried Cheerios reminds me of when I was a kid we had to go to church. Dried Cheerios were the snack of choice for like kids 4 and under. Not that I'm calling you a 4-year-old, Erlo. That's just what it reminds me of. So basically, like, when I visited here and when I was a kid, I really loved it. And ever since then, it was always a goal in the back of my head. Sorry, I got a nerd stuck. There you go, got it. Out of milk? No. Well, just don't pour orange juice on it like some people do. I think that's nasty. Anyway, yeah. So, there's always a goal in the back of my mind, if I ever have the opportunity, and I wanted to present the opportunity for myself at some point. I thought, I just want to move there, I want to live there. I want to experience a different culture firsthand. I don't want to like visit every once in a while. I want to like immerse myself in something different. I was pretty much sick to death of where I had grown up in Salt Lake City, Utah. I was finished with school. I was finished with art school. I was out of a long-term relationship, and I was in a job that I didn't care that much about, so I was happy enough to make the move. I was just like, this is my chance. Do what I always wanted to do. Just on my own now, I can do what I want. Nobody else has to approve of what I do. So I did. Luckily, I was able to get citizenship quite easily because of my mom's being born here and being a citizen. So I got dual citizenship, and I came over here and got a job, started working, and then that was it. Love it here. It's a wonderful place to live. Oh yeah, the part I forgot to mention is that I was being audited by the IRS, and I owe lots and lots of money to the U.S. government. So I ran, and I changed my name. That part is bullshit, by the way. Just joking. It's an ongoing joke. It has partial truth to it. It does have an element of truth. Okay, I'm not gonna say it's all a lie, but I wasn't running. I don't owe thousands. Well, I owe I don't owe anything, to be honest. But it doesn't matter, I've been here for 10 years. And the IRS has nothing to do with me anymore. You gotta stop shifting up shapes. Everything changed. People are shifting their shape. Shape shifters all around. Shape. Taco Mate, there he is. Just talking about friendly Canadians. Furlough in the chat is also a fellow Canadian. And I was saying I've got some Canadian friends here on Twitch that I really like. She-Heaps, hey, how are you? Let me throw on some music for She-Heaps. She-Heaps, as I was going to bed the other night, I was listening to the stream. Oh shit! Now her name's just Labra. I was listening to Labra Blake's stream, and she was listening to Isley, and you said you liked it. So I'll play some more Isley. They just came out with a new single like this week. Here we go. Thanks, Taco. I needed that. Thanks for the shout out for She-Heaps. Everybody follows She-Heaps. Amazing. Vasilius as well. Vasilius was just here and I didn't do a shout out. I mentioned it, but I didn't do a shout out because had a brush in my hand. Come on, where's my Isley? There we go. So I've only heard this song for the first time today. It's just brand new. I love when new music comes out by bands that I like. I'm always up on it. This sounds like classic Isley to me. Thanks, Taco. Alright, She-Heaps boyfriend. Hello, how are you? I heard you guys did some jack-o'-lanterns together last year. What are you guys gonna do for Halloween this year? You gonna do anything fun for Halloween on Twitch? Oh, Blue, yeah, your name's Blue. That's awesome. My son's name is Asher Blue. His middle name is Blue. He's got two middle names, Blue and Julian. So awesome name, Blue. I love that name. I had a friend the reason we came up with Blue actually, well, my wife loved it. I had already had it in mind, but then I really loved it because I had a friend in art school who was named Blue. He's an artist actually, you should check him out, called Blue Blue Critchfield. He's really good. He does a lot of music-inspired kind of paintings of musicians. I'm gonna steal someone's kids so you can go trick-or-treating. Your name is Chris, but everyone on the internet calls him Blue. Okay, so your name's not actually Blue, but it's a good nickname. Oh, right on top of me. It's on top of it. That's Blue Critchfield, yep. As long as he's an artist and his name is Blue Critchfield, that's the one that I went to school with. He's a good guy. Yep, that's him. Check out his current work. See if he's doing the same kind of stuff as he used. Oh, it's very different from what he used to do. Wow, he's amazing. Yeah, this is him. Self-portrait. If you go a couple things, like number 3 on the slideshow, he's the one on the right. And that's his wife on the left. And that's their baby, I believe. He's doing some different stuff these days. He is always really good. I was lucky to go to school with a lot of amazing artists, learn a lot from them. Can't say I retained a lot. Everybody goes their own direction after you get out of contact with each other, which is good. You don't want everybody doing the same thing, but I wish I would have stayed in better touch with some of them. It does feel like a map. That's exactly what I was thinking at first. I've never seen him do something like that, actually. I haven't looked at his work for a couple of years. And that's new stuff. I haven't seen anything like that of his before. It's really cool. Very creative. I hope he's making a good go of it. Yeah, it's hard because I went to university with so many cool people. You just can't keep in touch with them all. I've got 2 or 3 really close friends that from art school that I still hang out with and keep in touch with. And then of course I got Fiend, who we didn't go to art school together, but we did go to high school together for a couple of years. And of course we're still in touch all the time. Okay, this is too chill. This is too... I love David Lynch stuff, but Julie Cruz is too chill for a Friday night. We'll listen to this though, even though it's chill. I'm feeling it.
Tell me all you know. Do they walk hand in hand? Are they all aglow? Why don't you tell me if it's better not to know? Is it better not to know?
Totally, Taco May. I'm definitely going to. I'm pretty sure I'm settled on Gizmo. I love that Gizmo piece. It is amazing. And I'm with you all the way, Taco. I think She Heaps. I think everybody here in the chat needs to check out She Heaps' Etsy shop and buy something because it's so low priced. It's underpriced in my opinion.
What shall I do? You look
Great prints. Pins. You got a Tim Burton pin that's amazing that I'd love to have. She Heaps is making a go of it after art school. You gotta support people who have the balls to try to make a full-time living out of art, because I didn't. You did the Gizmo piece on stream last November. Surprised it turned out so well. Awesome. So is it a pen and ink piece, She Heaps? I couldn't tell from the website if it was pen and ink or pencil. Thanks, Taco. I knew Taco would have my back on that. So go support She Heaps. Buy something. At least, at the very least, go check out her stream. And ask her lots of questions about how to set up your own Etsy shop, because she likes answering questions about that. She likes helping people start their own businesses while she's trying to start hers. Because that's the best thing she can do with her time, is help other people set up their own shops.
He's got an eye. He's got an eye for a good behind. A perfect is what he
Pen and ink, never work in pencil, only for end sketches. Okay, that's what I thought.
winter time. The ladybugs all come inside. You know it's a game from the bottom up. She's a shine. She's a shine in the buttercup. She's a shine. Knows what he wants. Knows what he needs.
You know I was joking, right? Everybody knows I'm joking. Don't ask She Heaps about how to set up your own business. She's working on her own.
Keeps a few around.
You just dropped off a watercolor. Sorry, I missed that, Taco. You dropped off a watercolor you got from Jenny and a drawing you got from Dusty and Charlie at the frame shop. Awesome, you got such a collection, Taco. And it's all original, and you know all the artists. That's quite a collection that you'll be able to hand down to your generations. On stream, it's cool. Ask away, of course.
It's always there. The factory's worse than that is. But at least here you'll never get the axes. Because he knows what he wants. Gets what he needs. Has what he has. Used to be a trade. Now it's just stay fat. I used to get dismayed. Now I just get mad.
I was thinking this part would go really fast, but it doesn't go as fast as I thought. I should probably work faster. Let me just speed up. It's gonna look sloppy, but that's alright. This all gets covered pretty much. Just don't want to get things in the wrong place. The placement of everything is important, because right now it's still kind of establishing the drawing. I want to hear a song off this album. Let's see. Yeah, uploading new stuff to the website is always a huge job. I'm very bad at it. I always delay for so long. Procrastinate.
Time's gone inside out. Time gets to start again. There's a tense gravity. I don't got time for holy rollers. But then they wash my feet.
Your son's begging you to play Minecraft. That's awesome. No problem, Twitch time. Good to see you. I hope those prints make it alright soon. Let me know when they get there. Just want to put pictures on it. Button. Wish Instagram were set up with WordPress. It'd be sweet, just do it that way. Yeah, totally. It would be really nice. I'm sure that's coming. I'm sure that easier uploads, easier self-managed websites is a thing that will be commonplace very soon. Hopefully they'll be there soon. Yeah. Didn't pop up. Let me try this again. Let me try my alerts. Okay, alerts are working again. Hey Elliot, how are you? I take it back. I used to like the song, but now I don't like it very much. It's just too bombastic. I like it and I don't like it. There's things I like about it. But I like this song. I definitely like this song. So, Z-Lady, do you recognize this building? Do you recognize this palm tree? Yeah, it loses at the end, definitely. It just kind of goes on and on. And it gets very, like, intense in a way that doesn't... It's fine. I do like a lot of that kind of music, but I like a lot of progressive rock and stuff like that, and that's pretty self-indulgent, but yeah. You sat under the palm tree, yeah, totally. You were just right off the frame over here. You're right off the edge of the painting, like sitting over here. I would paint you sitting there, but yeah, you're not actually in the shot. Hold on guys, I got Crying Baby Night Sky. Sounds like we might need a little bit of help. I'll be right back. Give me a couple minutes. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right back. I just at the top. There we go. Oh yeah, you totally held him. He's fine. He's just going through some growing pains. He's got like 4 teeth coming in. So he's just don't worry if you hear him crying in the background. There's no babies being harmed in the making of this stream. We do not torture babies in this home. Alright. Where was I? Okay, there's a little bit to do in the windows at the very top. Not much. Poor baby. Been crying a lot lately. No problem, Z-Lady. Thank you so much for the host. Thank you for the raid, and thank you for stopping by. Much love to you. I'll talk to you again soon. Let me know how everything's going with getting ready for the move. Mwah. Have a good night. And thank you for all the raiders. Thank you for everybody coming in. I really appreciate it. Hard Rock Angel Art. Awesome name. How are you? Thank you for the follow. Be fun with Brian. What's up? Thanks, Z-Lady. Take care. Have a good weekend. I will talk to you soon. Does anybody don't all shout out at once, but does anybody want to hear an 80s song? Have you got a specific 80s song you want to hear? As you can tell, I'm listening to 80s music, and I'm always down for a good 80s request. Just as many as I can handle. I mean, I still gotta paint, so don't overdo it, but you know, tell me what you want to hear. Just putting some stuff back in its place, and notice I forgot to follow after the raid. Oh, no problem. Thanks very much for the follow. Safety dance, good one. Safety, good one, Leah. Very, very good one. Safety dance it is. Safety dance coming up. I've got that on this playlist already. Boom, men without hats. On the cue. Tarzan Boy? Phil Collins? Yeah, I got some Phil Collins. Tarzan Boy? What is Tarzan Boy? What have I missed here? I don't know the song Tarzan Boy, if that's an 80s song. And I thought I knew most 80s songs. Yeah, let's do some Phil Collins. Or maybe some Genesis. Baltimora? Tarzan? Okay, let's hear it. From Baltimore. It's one nobody's ever... Oh yeah, okay. Let's check it out. Okay. Oh, I bet you I know which one it is now. I think I totally know which one it is. Is it the one that goes, oh, 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 oh. It just dawned on me what it is. Oh, Men at Work. I love Men at Work. I'm a huge Men at Work fan. I actually own 3 of their CDs, like actual CDs, not digital. My dad loved them. Are links allowed? Yes, links are allowed. As long as they're relevant, links are allowed. So put up links to things that are relevant to art or music. Okay. So no more requests for the moment. I think we've got plenty on the plate. I'll ask for some more in a few minutes after we get through all these ones.
We can dance if we want to. We can leave your friends behind. 'Cause your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. See, we can go where we want to, places they will never find. And we can act like we come from out of this world, leave the real one far behind. We can dance. We can go when we want to. Night is young and so am I.
Such a good song. It's hard to hear the song without thinking about Homer Simpson. Such a good song. It also reminds me of the Weird Al parody, Brady Bunch. Such a good parody. Everybody look at the clocks. Bobby's World, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much, Bobby's World. Oh, dancing's happening, that's good. We can dance.
Everything's out of control. But we can dance. We can dance. We're doing it.
Hold the phone.
We can dance. Everybody look at your hands. We can dance. We can dance. Everybody's making a chance.
Any 80s hits are good for you? Well, that's good because they're all 80s hits here tonight. Total clip to the heart. Oh, I've seen that video recently, actually. I don't know why I was watching it on YouTube, but it's a good song. I'll throw that one on a little bit later. Remind me again, once we get through all these ones. If I forget, remind me. Good dance. Well, fun with Brian, thank you for the follow. Thanks so much. For some reason I've got 2 different sounds playing at the same time. That's crazy. Oh, I've seen the literal video of it. Yes, that's so funny. I love those literal videos. So funny. Is this the literal video? I have seen it. It's been a long time since I saw it. Yes, awesome. I'll watch it. Okay, I'm just gonna throw a bunch of color on the road down here. Not color, just tone. Move this chair. Move the camera. Sorry guys. Let me get a bigger brush out. Yeah, this is one of my favorite brushes. Gotta show you guys. This is a nice big round. It's almost like a makeup brush, but it's a hog bristle, so it's quite a bit more bristly. It's a 7. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't have a size. I thought I had a size, but it's a nice big round brush. It just holds a ton of paint. It holds so much paint, and it's just so easy to like throw lots of paint on there. Yeah, he's a grumpy baby right now. What's he gonna be for Halloween? Yeah, throw it. I should just throw it. Maybe I will. It's just such a good brush. It's such a lovely brush. Feels good to hold too. It's got a nice handle. It's nice and long. I can stand back. What's he gonna be for Halloween? I don't know what he's gonna be for Halloween. We have a bunch of ideas. We haven't settled on one. He has a number of things that he could be already. Like, we've got like cat ears that we have for him. We've got bunny ears. He's got like a bee thing that he can wear. But we'll probably do something creative. We'll figure something out. He's too young to remember. He's too young to go trick-or-treating. And they don't do a lot of trick-or-treating here in England. So it'll probably just be more for him to go to nursery. He can't eat candy yet. What kind of stuff is he into at this age? He likes to color. He likes to color with his crayons. He likes to, he's only just over 1 year old. Yeah, 1 year old. So he is into coloring now. He's into watching Peppa Pig on TV. He is into, oh yeah, here's that song. Here's Tarzan Boy. He's trying to figure out how to do puzzles, like the really simple puzzles and stuff like that. He's really good with his hand-eye coordination. I'm really impressed. This song. Oh my god. Guilty pleasure. Oh, my son did this drawing for me the other day. Let's see, where is it? I forgot this song had words. I just thought it was that. Oh, stuff. Here's a drawing my son did from the other day. That's his skills at the moment. I think it's nice. It reminded me of some sort of a landscape. He loves books. He loves like reading books. Art, music. Best art music, to be honest. It's so hype. does look like a tree, yeah, totally. 10 out of 10. I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him he's an artist. He's still crying. He's been crying for a long time. This is kind of not normal. Nice keyboard effects there, nice synths. That snare. Wish your parents were artists. Yeah, I'm lucky my dad is an artist. So I did start really young with him. What's he talking about? What's the song about? Somebody tell me, can somebody translate the lyrics for me, like, into interpretation? Are you talking about sex? Are you talking about sexual acrobatics? I hope not. This is not a romantic song. The snare, number one way to tell. Yeah. The way they were recorded. Nobody's coming up with the interpretation. Somebody, is everybody just too scared to say? Or to admit that this is potentially about sexual encounter? Big Lebowski, what's up? How's it going? Oh, just got too much paint on my brush, damn it. Thanks, Dave. Sounds like he's running around clubbing and potentially hooking up with other people. He wants a girl to come see him in the jungle, so he lights a fire, get her attention, and tells her she won't miss her home. So he lives in the jungle? It's a strange idea for a song. I just thought of an 80s song that I haven't heard for... Nobody's ever requested it, and I forgot about it. No, I'm excited.
Diving in too deep, and possibly the complications, especially at night. I worry over situations. I know we'll be alright. Perhaps it's just an imagination. Day after day it reappears.
Cool, I got it.
Night after night my heartbeat shows the fear.
Yes, he lights a fire and accidentally burns down the jungle. So it's like a Tarzan and Jane love story. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a love story. It doesn't sound serious enough for that.
Only brings exasperation. It's time to walk the streets. Smell the
Desperation. At least there's pretty lights.
though there's little variation. And nullifies
So you guys are in for a treat when this song that I just thought of comes up.
day after day reappears.
Big Lebowski, you were there for the 80s. What do you want to hear? Big Lebowski is such a big supporter of my stream. He gets the next choice. If you want an 80s song, Big. Ooh, Scary Monster Super Creeps. That's a great suggestion. Hey Rulu, how's it going? Thanks for the host. Scary Monsters will be after whatever Dig wants. Dig needs to have some 80s fun too. This is not Who Can It Be Now, no. This is the same band, yes. An obscure song, okay, what is it? As long as we got it on Spotify, it's all yours. Oh, King Crimson, right on. I like King Crimson. Elephant Talk? I like that for fun with Brian. Totally, you're like, what? That's my what's that emote? PogChamp? This is my PogChamp. Okay. King Crimson. Okay, this is the song that I was thinking of. Nobody's requested it. Nobody's said anything about it for years. To me, at least. Sounds different now. I don't think I've heard it since my childhood. This is so 80s, man. This is so 80s. If Fiend was here, he would be dancing with me on this one. Turn it up a smidge, okay. This is kind of a quiet song for some reason. This is quintessential 80s. This is quintessential bad 80s, though. It's not good 80s. This is not David Bowie, you know. It should just be like a compilation album called Bad 80s. Most of the 80s compilation discs you can buy are bad 80s. They're not good. They're not the best of the 80s by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just covering the canvas here with a wash. A very thin wash. I think I might have had enough of the song. Let's Dance is probably Bowie's worst album. Possibly. It's probably an accurate statement. No, I don't know. I think he had some stuff in the early 90s that wasn't great. The one that had Thursday's Child. I liked that song, but I didn't like the whole album. I don't know about Let's Dance is probably up. It's hard to say what's David Bowie's worst though, because they're all so good. Oh, Michael Scarn. Oh yeah, that like the dance they do like in the bar, and they're doing all these like. I forgot about this verse. Okay, what I'm gonna actually do, this tone right here, I'm liking this for the building, for all this brickwork, for all this stonework. So I'm gonna probably tone that now. '83 was the year you graduated high school. It's a good year. I think Lebowski, you got to live the 80s when 80s were like, I would have liked to have been that age in the 80s. I think it would have been cool. Oh yeah, jump to the right and shake your hand. It's like, okay, here's the King Crimson. We need side-by-side gifs of you and King dancing. There is one. There's a gift that somebody made. I can't remember who made it. Somebody made an awesome gift. You can find it on my Twitter. It's like Fiend and I doing a little dance, side by side. So your wish is granted. I love that episode. That's so funny. When they actually view the... Let me turn this one down a bit. This one's louder than Dinosaur. This is cool. I like this. Yep, both of us. Both of us, Rulu. I'm sure I could post a link to it. But I need to keep painting. So yeah, that Michael Scarn episode where Michael's really like sad because nobody liked the movie or something, and then they all view it together, like, and it's just like amazing. It's so funny. Dig, are you a Zappa fan? I'm a Zappa fan, and this kind of stuff starts to go towards Zappa territory for me. Adrian Blue from King Crimson also played with David Bowie. I could see that. Bowie Still Blue. He had some great musicians, Bowie. You like Zappa and Doses? So Bowie Still Blue from Zappa? That's awesome. Such a huge connection there. You started with Zappa. You can totally hear it. You can just hear it. Okay, I'm gonna put a couple highlights on here as well. Not highlights, just gonna mute out a couple things that I put on there accidentally. I'm liking this. I'll totally listen to some more King Crimson after in my own time. God. Baby Nice Guy's having a really hard night. Turning to a zombie now. That makes sense. He's been dead for a long time. If he came back to life, I'd like to go to see him play. Maybe with his son, maybe with Weasel. Oops. Yeah, I think Mrs. Night Sky has already given him some. He is teething, so he's definitely not feeling good. Good suggestion, though. Thanks, Sheeps. Discipline is a great album, one of your top 10. Okay, I'll check that one out. What's this? Imager. Oh, did you take a screenshot of the chat? Nice. Yeah, Ahmet and Diva, yeah. Named after record producer, really? Didn't know that. I've actually read one of Frank Zappa's biographies. It's really good. But I didn't get that out of it. Didn't get anything about like the kids. Not very much about the kids. Mostly just about the mother's invention. Super creeps. Think she heaps. Super creeps. Interesting, that's cool. Good knowledge then. Didn't we just hear the song? And this one.
Watch out, here I come.
Painting is done, one of the best feelings. What painting? Do share. Oh, I love The Wedding Singer. You're right, one of the best soundtracks. Yes, I want to see. Please share. And the last stroke down, squinting at it one last time and giving it a thumbs up. That is a great feeling. I've never actually given one of my pieces a thumbs up though. I've given it a nod maybe. Yeah. As soon as you do, post a link up here. We need a link up in here. Adam from Beetlejuice, all right. Oh, rad. Yeah, you go so well with your Barba. Perfect. We were very unhappy. Barb, honey, we're dead. Oh, I love it. I love how creative it is that you put the words like in that shape, like a triangular shape at the bottom. Something I never would have thought to do. Like, so good. Oh, I love your stuff, man. I love your Lydia Dietz's. I love all her different looks. I hate everything. I'm alone. Oh, man. So awesome. She Heaps, you're amazing. Everybody go check out She Heaps' Etsy, her Twitter. Check out all of her awesome work. So cool. The coolest. Go to her house, bring her some flowers. If I was closer. Grills, grills, grills. It's the ultimate barbecue mix. I watched an awesome movie, like a kind of independent, dark, like very, very dark black comedy, English comedy movie the other day, and it opened up with this song. It's called Sightseers. Anybody seen it? It's really good. I think it won some awards for independent film or something like that. Or was kind of acclaimed in some way. Such a good song. Run away. No. Take my hand, that's not nearly all. Oh. Does this song appear in Coneheads? Just threw some paint at it. Somebody was asking if I could throw some paint. I just did. Maybe you missed it. I'll throw some more. I like that. I like the splatter. Some here in the doorway. Some of it will survive, maybe. You were there till worlds collide. Man. I forgot. I don't think I've seen Coneheads all the way through. I think the only reason I listened to the soundtrack was for the Red Hot Chili Peppers song "Soul to Squeeze," which is still a good song. Yes. I don't know if I watched the movie all the way through. I can't remember it. Maybe I was a little bit too old. I don't remember. These are still undertones here. These are not the colors. These are just kind of establishing some, give it some age, maybe some character, undertone stuff. Yeah. Now this is one of my favorite bands of the 80s and 90s. They almost did no wrong in my eyes. You watched a ton of movies as a kid. Yeah, I watched a ton of movies too. I just didn't remember. I wasn't really a kid when that one came out, I don't think. Like early 90s. I guess I was a teenager. An interesting idea, the aliens landed on Earth. They're all like slaves for some other aliens, I think so. It was like, okay, now what do they, how do they get along with people? Well, it was a movie based on a Saturday Night Live sketch. Definitely was not up there with Wayne's World in terms of classic movies. I'm sure I saw it. Something, parts of it ring a bell to me, like, didn't they like eat really horrible stuff? I know he went to work. I know the husband like went to work. He paid really quickly. He eats toilet paper. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Big Lebowski XTC is so good. Chris Farley is the boyfriend. Tommy Boy, such a good movie. I need to rewatch Tommy Boy. It's been so long. Six. Your boyfriend's a huge Chris Farley fan. It's such a shame that he's not around. One of my favorite things they ever did on Saturday Night Live, like in all of the history of Saturday Night Live, was Chris Farley and Adam Sandler doing the Hurley He Boy. You guys remember the Hurley He Boy? Makes me feel like happy when I'm with you. Baby. Ace Ventura. Yeah, Ace Ventura is classic as well. As far as from Terry goes, I'm a Dumb and Dumber fan all the way. My favorite. Baby. Okay, fun with Brian. Let's read this. Good question about copyright. Yeah, I don't think there's a problem with copyright when you when I went to university we did a little bit of a I mean I'm not talking from from ultimate knowledge, but when I was in university what I learned about copyright was that if you use an image or somebody else's work and you alter it into something new, which means technically in the court of law, I think it means 40% change. And who determines what constitutes 40% change of the original work is the jury, I guess. If you Uh-oh, repeat.
It was a slow day, and the sun was beating on the soldiers by the side of the road. There was a bright light, a shattering of shop windows. The bomb in the baby carriage was wired to the radio. These are the days of miracle and wonder. This is the long distance call. The way the camera follows us in slow-mo. The way we look to a song. The way we look to a distant constellation that's dying in a corner of the sky. These are the days of miracle and wonder. And
Don't cry, baby, don't cry, don't cry.
There was a dry wind, and it swept across the desert and curled into the circle of blue.
Such a good album.
And the dead
I watched a documentary about the making of this album
mothers and the fathers
because it was really interesting politically because of him going to Africa and filming. Recording and filming this documentary, or he went there and he filmed the whole thing and used a lot of musicians, and they were worried that he was going to steal Africa's sound and westernize it, which he did in some ways, but he did it out of respect. But now I can hear every little sound that they put into this album. It's so interesting, the recording of it. There's lots of little sounds you don't like. There's a little toy piano in the background of the song. I didn't know about it until I watched the documentary and they pointed it out. And to listen to Paul Simon describe the song Graceland and the way it starts and then how it kicks in and how it picks up and the lyrics, it's so good.
staccato signals of constant information, a loose affiliation of millionaires and billionaires and baby. These are the days of miracle and wonder. This is the long distance call. The way the camera follows us in slow-mo. The way we look to us all. Oh yeah. The way we look to a distant constellation that's dying in the corner of the sky. These are the days of miracle and wonder. And don't cry, baby, don't cry, don't cry, don't
Lady Smith and Black Mambazo. Are they the ones, I can't remember, are they the ones who do most of like the backup vocals and all that stuff in this? And they went on tour with them? Okay guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. It's just about to go on midnight. Been in here for a long time. Stream's up to 3 hours. Baby Night's guy been crying, needs some help. And it's getting hot in here, so it's time for me to sleep. Made some good progress though. Starting to look like an established underpainting. They say I'm homeless, that's right. And there was, when he talks about that song, they just came in. He taught them the song and they went away and learned it. And they came back to the studio to record it and it was totally different from what he thought it was going to be. They kind of put their own spin on it. Thanks, Rulu. glad you were here. Thanks very much for being here. But yeah, it's really cool to hear Paul Simon talk about that too. I just saw something I need to put on here real quick. Just really quick. That's all. Didn't do too much work over on the left yet. You can see how those tones are starting to get established. When the highlights go on top of these dirty tones here, that'll bring them some texture. If anybody saw me do the Waterloo Station thing, it's very similar in the way it builds up. But I'm going to go pretty heavy on this. I'm going to try to go really thick with some of the paint that I put on after this underpainting. Bring my chair around. Yeah, I think I saw it on BBC. I don't know what the documentary was called. I think I saw it on Sky Arts, which is a great channel here where they show pretty much back-to-back music documentaries and operas and art shows and reviews of everything. It's awesome. Thanks, Fun with Brian. Thanks for everything, man. And thanks for the follow. Thanks for everybody who followed. Thank you again to Z Lady for coming in with and everybody who came in with Z Lady. Really appreciate it. And thanks for everybody who's been here just chilling the whole night. You guys are awesome. Hope you have a great weekend. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll be back tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening, some point. Just look out for me on your alerts. Let me just throw on my. Let's throw on the closing credits here, shall we? Under African Skies, that's the one. That's the one, Dig. Hope you found it on YouTube. Enjoy it. It's so good. Thanks, Taco Mate, for being here. Thanks for the amazing mod job you always do. Thanks for all the requests. Sorry if I missed any requests. I know that I said I was going to get back to a couple and I didn't. But it's been fun. Thanks, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Much love. Take care. Mwah.